Hello traders, welcome to Quantsapp. My name is Diljit and today in this session we are going to talk about PCR, which is the put call ratio. Now we are having multiple put call ratio in Quantsapp, so we'll understand them one by one and we'll how we can apply it practically, we'll learn that today. Now before starting, if you haven't signed up Quantsapp as of yet, you can sign up now. I'll put up the link in the description. As you'll sign up, you will unlock 20 plus free tools which will help you in your options trading and give you a better edge. Now, when you want to know what Quantsapp is or what kind of tools and strategies we are providing, you can come here in the learn section and you can come here in the video library and you can check out the videos. There are multiple videos about according to the particular strategies and tools. You can check them out and you can understand how the Quantsapp system works. Now, if you want to know more about Quantsapp or if you are having any doubts or queries here, so you can come here at the support section and you can write us or you can mail us and we'll try to help you out. Now, let's go to the topic and understand what is PCR and how you can use it. Okay. So PCR, as the name suggests, is the put call ratio. Okay. So why do we remove a put call ratio? Put call ratio helps us identify the magnitude of put or magnitude of call and how it can affect the particular market. Let's just suppose the puts are more, it will help you identify that put sellers are actually a little more. Let's just suppose you are seeing call side is more, so you can understand the call sellers are more. So with that you can take a view that which side the particular price can go. Now the put call ratio, as the name suggests, it's the put upon call. So whenever it is above 1, okay, so let's just suppose it is above 1. So whenever it is above 1, that means, okay, sorry. Whenever it is above 1, that means the puts are more. Whenever the put call ratio value is above 1, that means we are seeing more of put values. Similarly, whenever it is below 1, okay, that means we are seeing calls are more. So call sellers are more active there. Now, the put call ratio are of 3 types in Quantsapp. Okay, so first you will find OI PCR. Okay, so open interest put call ratio. So overall, all the positions open in a particular stock or instrument, you can check out all the positions, and on the basis of the put and call, they basically identify a ratio, and with that you can identify like which side the price can go. Now, when we talk about the characteristics of this PCR, it is directly related to the price. So it is directly related to the price. Okay, so that is telling you that if the OI PCR is increasing, that means the price tends to increase. If OI PCR is falling, that means price is falling. So this is the indication which you can take from the OI PCR. Okay. Now see, again in the OI PCR, generally, as I said, that all the positions are taken into consideration. So the far off OTM levels where people make hedge positions, those are also considered in this particular level. So whenever you identify the OI PCR, generally it can tamper your decision because again the data is not very clear. So that is why Quantsapp has a proprietary data which is the modified OI PCR. Okay. So now we're going to talk about modified OI PCR. Okay. Again, this is similar to the OI PCR. Okay, all the positions are considered in the put call ratio, but now we are putting more weightage at the money levels and nearby strikes. Okay, so what will happen here is that as we were talking about the OI PCR, the difficulties where we are facing the hedge positions which are tampering our data, now this will be nullified here and you will get clear data of at the money levels and nearby levels, and you can get a better advantage or a better edge while analyzing. So what is modified OI PCR's characteristics? So modified OI PCR characteristics is the inverse relation. So if the modified OI PCR is increasing, okay, we'll see the price will fall. Secondly, now let's just suppose if the modified PCR is decreasing, you might see an increase in price. So this way basically you are seeing an inverse relation between them. Okay, so relation is always inverse in modified OI PCR and price, and with that it gives you a better indication. Now with that, in modified OI PCR you get signals. Okay, so one will be a green triangle. So a green triangle, green shaded triangle will be there. Okay, so green shaded triangle is suggesting you that now we have seen a price at the lowest and now we are seeing a reversal. So this is indicating you a reversal bullish side. Okay, so this is giving you a reversal on the bullish side. Similarly, it will give you a red triangle also. Okay, so again a red shaded triangle will be there. Now this is indicating you a reversal but on the bearish side. So this is indicating you reversal on the bearish side. So this is the indication which you get already by the tool itself. So you don't need to particularly identify or analyze it more in detail. Now with that, see, PCR is also having a mean reverting character in nature. So let's just suppose that the PCR makes a high, again it will come to the median. If it makes a low, again it will come in the median. Again, so whenever it is going, a median is always there and it is always a mean reverting. So it is in a mean reverting nature. Okay, so if it's mean reverting, that means somewhere whenever it comes to the mean or whenever it goes on the extremes, that is the time you will find this reversal signals, and whenever you find the reversal signals, you can basically trade on them. But again, this is OI PCR. So we are seeing the put call ratio, that is the positions data. Now positions can change day wise. So you have to keep an eye on this particular tool. Okay, so you can't rely completely on it, but again you can take a good detail insight from this particular tool and you can take advantage. So it's not like it doesn't work, but it works, but again you need to analyze that the situation is right or not. So if the particular stock is in a bullish trend and you are seeing a bullish reversal, so you can go forward with that kind of a trade. Or similarly, if you are seeing a bearish reversal and the particular stock is in a downward trend, so you can go forward with that kind of a trade. Now you don't need to go on the opposite side. Let's just suppose we are seeing the stock is in a bullish trend, and if you are seeing a bearish reversal, generally if you go for that kind of a short trade, you need to go for a smaller time, because when you go for a longer term, it might there might be a chance that you can make a loss there also. So you need to keep an eye that basically this tool is giving you good insights, but again the data can be relied only if the put call ratio is all the positions are not being changed. So you need to keep an eye on everyday's position changes. Now next we're going to talk about volume PCR. Okay, so Vol PCR. So now we are seeing here the Vol PCR is the volume PCR. So now we are not seeing the OI PCR. Now we are not seeing the data of the positions. We are seeing the data of the volume. Now with the volume also you can get an insight. If the puts are increasing, that means somewhere you can see a bearishness. If the call is increasing, somewhere you can see a bullishness. So again, in the Vol PCR, it is inversely related to price. Okay, so again, if the Vol PCR is falling, that is the time you see increase in price. Okay, if the Vol PCR is increasing, that is the time you see fall in price. So this is the insights you can take from Vol PCR. Okay, so Vol PCR also having a mean reverting kind of a nature. So if it makes a high or low, generally it tends to come back in the mean. Okay, and here also again you'll get signals of the upside or downside, and on the basis of that you can take the insight of your direction. Now the PCR helps you go for a positional kind of a direction. So generally trade, if you are going for a positional set of trade, then you can go forward with the trade, or else at the end of the day if you are analyzing, you can take the insight for the next trading session or next two trading sessions, right? So now let's jump on to Quantsapp and let's see how the tool works. So if I come to Quantsapp, you can come here in the analyze and you can see the PCR data. So if I come to PCR, as you can see, this is the overall PCR. So you can see OI PCR here and volume PCR here. and the particular stocks data here. Now if we go specifically on OI PCR historical, see, you can see here there's a modified button. So if I just close it, this is a simple normal PCR. Okay, we are seeing Nifty's data. Yeah, so you can see, as you can see the PCR data here. Okay, so as we were discussing, let's just suppose if we take data from, let's just suppose this point. Okay, so you can see the PCR is gradually increasing from this point. Okay, now with the PCR you can see the price is also increasing. Just a second. Right, so you can see the PCR is gradually increasing from 0.72 to almost 1.23. So you can see it is gradually increasing on the daily basis from around 13th November. Now with that you can see that the price here was 23,900. Now from 23,900 you can see the price is jumping to 24,400. Now you can see basically with that you can take an insight that somewhere you can see the price is increasing with the OI PCR. So this is the normal OI PCR. Again, let's just go for the modified OI PCR here. Okay, so I'll just switch to modified. So as you can see, as I change to modified, you can see triangles being made and you can see the signals already being generated to you. So simply you can see here that let's just suppose that it is given a signal here that it will show you on the downward side reversal you are seeing. Okay, so from downward reversal, if you see that, around we are seeing puts around 2 times. So you can see here from 23,956. From here you can see there was a little bearishness we can see, or the price went downwards. So from 23,956 the prices went to 23,534. Okay, so that is almost like around 300-400 points downwards momentum we see. And after that you can see again it has shown you a green reversal. That means the trend is reversing now. So from 23,886 you can see that it made a high of almost around 24,300. Okay, so from 886 to 300, almost around 500 points momentum on the upper side. Again, now it is indicating you that somewhere on the basis of the put call ratio, you can see a bearish reversal. But again, we are gonna analyze this on the next trading session, and on the next trading session we might make decisions accordingly. On the chart also you can see, now you can see this orange line is the future price. Okay, and the green line is OI PCR modified. Okay, so as you can see, as the price is going downwards, you can see the modified OI PCR going upwards. So you can see the inverse relation here. Similarly, when the price is going down, you are seeing again the OI PCR increasing. So Nifty was in a downward trend only, but whenever we are seeing the price is increasing, or whenever we are seeing a reversal, as you can see the OI PCR is falling down and the price is increasing. So this way basically you can identify how basically trend, which side we are seeing trend reversals, and you can trade on trend reversals using the OI PCR tool. Okay. Now again, if we talk about volume PCR, it is also having the similar impacts. You can see the signals are more frequent here. Okay, so more frequently you are getting signals here on the basis of the volume PCR. Okay, but if we talk about OI PCR, modified OI PCR and volume PCR, I would suggest you can mainly go for the modified OI PCR, because that can give you good effective signals for your additional confirmation. Now, if you are trading into any stock, if you are trading into any index, if you want to know the direction or the short-term trend in the particular stock on the basis of the put and call, or on the basis of the position or the volume, you can use OI PCR historical and you can gain a better edge. Now, let's just take an example of a stock and let's just identify that if we can identify a trend in the stock also. So, for example, let us just take Adani Enterprise. Okay, so if we go on the OI PCR, as you can see the data, we are seeing that from 27th November that the PCR is showing you a bullish reversal. So as you can see from here, around 2398, we have seen around the price has increased to 2471, with almost around 80-90 points we are seeing. And with that, before, if we talk about the downward trend, you can see the particular trend was identified at 8th. Okay, so at 8th only it is showing you a bearish trend, and from 2932 you can see the price has fallen almost around the lowest point. We can see 2146, or I believe it was around 2050 was the lowest which we identified in Adani Enterprise. Now that was an eclipse trade, okay, but again the trade was identified earlier on. So you can also identify such big trades earlier on with the help of the PCR. Okay, so this way you can identify with the help of PCR and you can initiate trades. But again, as I said, that if this tool is reliable only on the basis of the position, so do use an additional confirmation before entering any kind of a trade. Now, if you like this strategy, if you understood this strategy, you can press the like button. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you have any doubts or queries, you can raise it on the comments and we'll try to help you out. Thank you so much.